y'all, this is your girl Tysheen, and I'm back with another video. How you feeling? How y'all doing today? So I'm going to be reacting to, yes, Jim Gaffigan, and this is British versus America. Yeah, so, and this is one of his stand-ups here, and I'm not familiar with Jim. He do look familiar though. I'm not sure if he's an actor. He looked like an actor I've seen before, so, but it says that he's a comedian, so maybe he's an actor and a comedian, but he do look familiar though, like I've seen him somewhere on a TV show or something. But anyway, so let's get started.
I do enjoy traveling to other countries, seeing how different but essentially similar we all are. Like the UK is not that different from the US. You know, if anything, you go over there and it seems like British people are trying to be different from Americans. They're like, oh, you drive on the right side of the road, then we're going to drive on the left side of the road. Oh, you call your mother Mom, then we're going to call ours Mum. Oh, you call that a cookie, then we're not going to the dentist. I know that's cheap. I did notice something when I was over there. You know, British people, they don't say the before hospital. You ever notice that? They're like, hospital? I was feeling knackered, so I went to hospital. Whenever they would do that, I'd say, stop.
I've never noticed that.
That's wrong and weird. Are you trying to sound like a polite caveman? And I had a friend from London. He was like, what makes you think you're doing it properly? And I go, because I'm American and we invented the English language. It was a pet peeve of mine, so I did some research. You know why British people don't say the before hospital? Because they're dicks. Yeah! I know that sounds harsh, but admit it, British people always talk to Americans like we just walked into their jewelry store with 2 full bags of garbage. May I help you? Are you lost? Obviously, I love the Brits, and I would never do those
I love y'all too.
jokes there. I have been lucky enough to perform in the UK a couple times, and one time I was walking through Piccadilly Circus, which, for the record, is a horrible circus. There's no animals. And no, I was walking through Piccadilly Circus, and I saw they had an M&M store. And I looked at that M&M store, and it just made me think of all the things the British have given the Americans. Like our language, Shakespeare, the Magna Carta. And I looked at the M&M store, and I thought, now we're even. When I looked at the M&M store, I wasn't even embarrassed to be American. I was ashamed to be human. Because has anyone at any point in their life thought, when are they going to open an M&M store? Sure, I can buy M&Ms absolutely anywhere, but I like to buy in bulk in a pro-M&M environment.
That is so true. It's so true.
Obviously, we don't need an M&M store. We don't even need different colored M&Ms. They all taste the same.
Exactly, they all taste the same. I just never understood that. What's the difference between the red, the green, and the yellow? They all taste the same.
They're just bits of chocolate shaped like Advil. With an M on it. They're not even M&Ms, they're M's. We don't do that with anything else. You want some raisin and raisins? Go ahead. Grab a handful of raisin and raisins. No, I don't even know how many M&Ms or M's they would have to sell in London to justify Piccadilly Circus real estate. But this M&M store is massive in the UK. It is 3 levels, which I guess makes sense, because the first level, so you can buy M&Ms. The second level, so you can buy more M&Ms. And then the third level, so you can jump to your death. Because you wasted time in an M&M store when you were in London. By the way, I don't have any judgment. If you personally enjoy...
If I ever go and visit London, that would be the last place... McDonald's. M&M store would be the last place I want to go to. if I ever go to London. Like, why would I want to go there for?
You're going to the M&M store, that's fine, but obviously you shouldn't vote. I was with my kids at the time, and they wanted to go to the M&M store because little children only want to do horrible things. Kids never want to do something fun like sit in a dark bar and drink beer. And I remember standing there with my kids, and I was aware that there were other parents with their children in the M&M store, because that's what you do as a parent. You do things with your kids because you love them. But I realized in that moment, I don't love my kids that much.
Damn.
I love them enough to walk by the M&M store. Jim, you're a monster. But being a parent is not that different from being a tourist. It's essentially the same experience. In both, you walk around exhausted, spending money you don't have, while you look for a bathroom. It's the same experience. I would do anything for my wife. I'm aware of that. But there are people that are more romantic. Prince Edward abdicated his right to the English throne for the woman he loved. Isn't that unbelievable? He was forced to choose between the woman he loved or being King of England, and that idiot chose the broad. Now, I'm sure in that moment it was the right decision, and I'm happily married, but
he's in love. He loves his wife, and he'll do anything for his wife. I don't see anything wrong with that.
even in the best relationship, each person has thoughts where they go, I've made an enormous mistake. But we never thought, I could have been King of England. Do you think Prince Edward really ever got over that? Every time he had to empty the trash, he's like, the King of England doesn't have to empty trash. The King of England can chat with his ex on Facebook. Can you imagine what kind of news event that abdication was in the UK? There must have been, he's gone mad. We should get him to hospital. Jim, your British accent is getting worse. Why wouldn't you take...
Please, my British accent is the worst. I try, but it's the worst.
Take 5 minutes and learn a good accent. It's just lazy. It's just lazy.
That was funny. That was your boy Jim. Oh my God, he is funny. That was funny. Come on, we all have to admit that was funny. Oh my God. I want to know if... I always wanted to know if British people really look at us like that. When they see us walking down the street, or if we enter a store or something, they just look at us like, ugh, 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 Americans. I don't want to feel any type of way when I go, if I ever go visit England, you know? I don't want to feel that type of way. But this was fun. But anyway, if you want to see me react more of Jim, you have to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you lovely people. You take care of yourself. Bye and peace.